right, good morning. It's November 25th, 2025, a couple days before Thanksgiving, Tuesday. I was out here, maybe about 10 days ago, and it was flat. They picked the soybeans, and everything was good, and then they have since turned it over and put wheat in. Not drilled, but they definitely busted up the ground and put wheat down, so we'll have wheat starting to grow in here. All right, first target was a musket ball, came up at 85, about 4.5 inches in the ground. So the landowner came out and talked to me for a brief few minutes, and hopefully we'll get around today after lunch and go check some new properties. But anyway, it's just, I like it better when it's not broken up, to be honest. It's just harder to walk, it messes up the signals, put air pockets in. It's just unfortunate. All right, got a solid 86 here, about 4 inches down. We have something round right here, and it looks like it's going to be a button. Nope, it's going to be a rivet. Oh, nope, not a rivet either. Huh. I don't know what that is. It's pretty heavy for how little it is. Thought for sure it was going to be a button, but it is not a button. It is not a rivet. Definitely broke right here. So, not quite sure what that is. All right, keep at it. All right, got our first coin, 1864 Indian head penny. About 2 or 3 inches in the ground. Didn't even dig it really. I just put my pinpointer in there. So 1864. I did clean it a little bit with a pick to see if we can get a date. All right. All right, got a solid 80 signal. It was not even a ½ inch in the ground. I can't make out what it is. I think it's an Indian head penny. It came up in 80, but it's super thin. Oh man, I just don't know if it's some type of foreign coin. It just looks too thin to be a penny for me. It just looks too thin for a weedy. It looks too thin for an Indian head, and just a touch too small. I don't see evidence of a shank, so I'm ruling out a button, but there's something right there. Looks like a headdress or a bust. Slightly looking to the right, maybe? I just don't know. We'll try to clean it up. I did a little dry rub on the field to see if I could get anything, but I don't see anything. All right, we'll see. All right, just dug this, I think, a tacoed coat dandy button. I don't see a shank presence, but it was deep. It was down about 9 inches. And I'm not trying to read into anything too much, but I think I see some writing right in that little general area right there. Sorry about the wind, guys. It's just started picking up. It's nice and warm today. Gonna get cold later in the week. But anyway, I think it's a tacoed button. So, all right, we'll keep at it. All right, just dug another flat button right there, about 5-6 inches maybe, and you can see where the shank was busted on this one. Came with 78 solid. on the Deus 2. I switched to a new site, and look at this button. Look at that engraving on it. That is cool. So yeah, I'm at a site that dates back, this one's probably mid 1700s, but it's not been hunted terribly hard. So hopefully I'll get into something. This is, the landowner here is very, very particular. So not a lot of people get access to his farms. So anyway, first target here. I've been here about maybe 10 minutes, but that's a good one. All right, just dug a colonial shoe buckle piece. You can see where the shape went in right here. Came up a 68. So I found another little piece of one. Didn't film it, but I found it on the surface. So it was a small piece, but anyway, that's what it would have been, a shoe buckle frame. All right, next lot. All right, this was a solid 92. It was deep, about 7.5 inches. I don't know what it is. It's thick. It could be another colonial weight. I did get my little dry rub out my stick, and this was a hole through it. It doesn't look like a gear or anything. I don't know why there would be a hole all the way through it. It would kind of negate a weight, but I don't know. I don't see anything on it. It's heavy. So the only thing I can go with, being that deep and the history of the land, being mid 1700s, would be some type of weight. So I don't know. Next lot. All right, just dug a 1887 Indian head penny. Beautiful shape, good lord. Came out right here, nice little sandy soil, but man, look at this. New piece of property, just beautiful. So I'm in the wrong spot. I did find a beautiful piece of pottery there, probably 1720s. Just walking down this dirt road here, he told me that the foundation was over here, but he got mistaken. It's over there, and I think I see the tree. So I'm going to take my truck. I'm going to drive over there before it gets dark, because I only got about 30 minutes before it gets dark. So I'm going to drive over there real quick. But Indian head penny here. Found a piece of brass over here. So this is going to warrant a do-over to come back and hit it on another day. But I'm going to go over there and scout real quick and see if we can see anything on an old foundation. But anyway, Indian head penny, about 20 minutes. Thanks a lot. All right, so I was way over there, came way over here next to this old tree, because the landowner said it was on this side, and you can see all the ivy. And I just found an old key, old skeleton key, big heavy duty key. So I'd say, yeah, it may be in this corner. So anyway, found the Indian head penny over there, so we definitely got to investigate that. The old pottery was over there. And then I'm going to shut down right now because I got about 20 minutes, and I'm going to just grid as quick as I can. So I'm not going to film anymore unless it's something stellar, but I think I'm on it.